everyone. Is everybody eating already? No, okay. Because usually if you eat, you're like ready to take a nap. Well, you're not going to take a nap here, so it's good. Hi, welcome. My name is Slade, and I'm going to be teaching physical activity, brain breaks, how to get your kids up and moving during the day. It's so important to get kids moving during the day. They may be a part of athletic teams, but during the day when their eyes glaze over and they just can't absorb anything else, that's the time to get them up and moving. And research after research has shown the more kids are active, the better they do academically. They have better concentration, better focus. But as homeschoolers, what do? You can just tell them jump up and down so many times. You know, you've got it. You want to be able to find some things that can help them. And I completely understand that, and so today I'm going to hopefully give you some great ideas that you can take home, use immediately, and also have a lot of fun. So, give you a little background why I'm here talking to you about physical activity. My name is Slade, and for 22 years I was a professional sports entertainer. What does that mean? I did tricks with basketballs for a living. That was my job. I was a one-woman globetrotter. So I did halftime shows for NBA games, for colleges, for school assembly programs. I did special events all over the world. That was my job for 22 years. It was a wonderful way to make a living, but there's something called getting older, and my body let me know in my mid-30s I'm not going to be able to do this forever. So I started to think what else I was passionate about, and that was getting kids to have a positive experience being physically active. I started in the educational market, doing a lot of workshops, and then now I've also branched out into homeschool because I see the need of wanting to get kids active during the day. So we're going to start really quickly and do a very simple activity with playing cards. Okay, and I'm going to give everybody a card. I want you to participate. There you go. I'll give you one just in case. Alright, so, and I actually, at the end of the workshop, I did bring my basketball, so I will do a little show for you, kind of show you what I used to do with the basketball, but it is the old lady version, because I've been retired since 2008, but I will do my best for you. So, cards, you can do it with just one child at home, or you can do it with multiple kids. What you're going to do is you're going to take the card and you're going to put it on your forehead with the number facing your forehead. And what you're going to do when the music starts, you're going to get up and you are going to shake hands with someone. Hi, I'm Sandy.
Hi, I'm Kelly.
Kelly, nice to meet you. I give you yours, I take yours, and then we keep going and we keep introducing ourselves to everybody. When the music stops, you look at your card. The number on your card is the amount of repetitions you're going to do of an activity I tell you to do. Okay? If you've got a face card, you get to do 10. Now if you have an ace, and the activity we're going to do is just leg lifts, and you're just going to go like this. If you have an ace, you're done. Then just jog in place, because that tells me you're done. And then when everybody is jogging in place, then we can go. So, they're really watching me, because yesterday I had this room so full, and they fire marshal and everything, so they're making sure I'm... All right. Okay, everybody, I'm going to turn on the music, and let's give it a try. Ready? And stop. Take a look at your card. Whatever number you have on there, do leg lifts. When you're done, stop your place. And stop. Very good. Now we're going to keep doing it again. Instead of doing leg lifts, we're going to do quick jumps back and forth. If you don't want to jog, just step over the line, okay? Ready?
When you're done.
When you're done, yeah. Ready, go. place. And stop. Very good. You know, it's amazing. Sometimes I'll have 300 people in a room, and you can see people passing their cards, and some people cheat. They will look at their card, and they will see they have a low number, and they will stay on the outside so that they don't cheat their card. And I can see them, and I'm thinking, man, don't you want a base card so you can do more activity? It's too funny. But anyways, there's so many different ways that you can do this, and at the end I'm going to ask you for your email, and I'm going to email you all the activities that we're going to do in here, so you have everything, and other options with the cards. Okay, everybody go ahead and put the cards, just lay them on the floor there, and then grab a scarf. I'll show you here. You will? You got it. No, I'll show you everything. Put your jacket off here. You got not more flip-flops. Yeah.
Come boys. Come boys.
So, if you would, yeah, just stand along the edge. This is an activity scarf. It is amazing what kind of workout you can do by manipulating an object around your body. It's amazing. And this is just an activity scarf. You don't need to buy a scarf. You can even use grocery bags. They float the same. They just crunch when you grab them. So, I'm going to turn on the music. You're going to follow me to different ways that we manipulate the object around our body. All right? So, everybody take this. That's it. Good job. That's it. Good. Good. Down by your knees. That's it. Way above your head. That's it. Good. One hand. That's it. Other one. Good. Now take the scarf and go around your waist. Other direction. Other direction. Let's go around our knees. Good. Other direction. And stop. Very good. Now we're going to put those two together. So you're just going to go around the knees and then around the waist. So it's knees, waist, knees, waist, knees, waist. Okay? Just like that. All right, go. Got it. Reverse it other way.
Good job.
That's it. Good. And stop. Very good. Let's toss the scarf with our dominant hand. That's it. Just toss it. And you're going to then touch your opposite shoulder. Okay, try that. Opposite shoulder. Good.
So break time?
Yeah. Other hand, other shoulder. And stop. Now what I just did was crossing the midline of our body. This is such an important activity for kids, and you can see sometimes kids, if you ask them to do a crunch, they're doing this. Their mind's thinking they're trying to get it over there, but it's not happening. It's so important to have that cross-lateral movement because there's been research done that it correlates with reading and reading comprehension. So the more that you work with cross-lateral activities, the better. So, what you're going to do is you're going to toss, and instead of just tossing and touching one, you're going to toss and touch both shoulders. Crossing, okay? Ready? And go. Good. That's it. Now toss the scarf and touch your knee, opposite knee. That's it. Other hand, other knee. scarf, but our heart rate's going up, and we're getting physical activity, and we're smiling, and we're having a good time. So, you're going to toss the scarf this time, and you're going to toss it. Hello there, come on in. You guys. The police let you in. That was great. All right, so you're going to toss the scarf and touch your opposite ankle, okay? Right, ready? Or reach for it if you want. Good. Other hand, other ankle. That's it. Good. And stop. You know what's next? Both ankles. You got it. That's right. So, yeah. So you're going to toss it, and you can just reach down, or if you want to try it, go ahead and try it. Okay? Give it a try. And stop. Awesome. If you feel comfortable, go ahead and sit on the floor. If not, go ahead and sit in the chair. Now, I know some of you are comfortable about physical activity. Maybe you already, your kids are active, you're active, and that's great. But maybe you're not so active, and you were kind of hesitant to come in here wondering what the heck is this going to be like. And I applaud you for being here, because a lot of times people say, I don't know anything about physical activity, but at least I'm here. And so I applaud you. And I want to share with you something that I did about 10 years ago that I was really nervous about, but once I did it, I was so happy I did it. Actually, it was 13 years ago. I was hired to be the double for Halle Berry in the movie Catwoman. Can you tell the words? Anyways, Catwoman was the worst movie of 2004. Okay, it was not a very good movie, but there's a scene in the movie where Halle Berry plays Benjamin Bratt one-on-one basketball. And in the scene, you see Halle Berry's face, but all the basketball moves is me. So, you see, these are the hands that were in the movie, So, anyways, it was a great experience, but what I had most apprehension and anxiety about was I thought I was going to have to wear the cat outfit, and I didn't. I just was wearing in street clothes. My point is, and the reason why I'm telling you this, is that hopefully by just spending 45 minutes with me today, that you're going to have ammunition, so to speak, that you'll have more confidence in teaching physical activity to your kids. Because the more that you feel confident in, your kids are going to benefit triple-fold. So, what we're doing right now, we're on the ground. It is amazing how weak children are in their abdominals. But it's boring doing sit-ups. We even think it's boring. So this is a great activity to do that you can work on your abdominals and not even know it. You're going to do a figure 8 pattern with the scarf around your knees like this. Okay? And kids are concentrating on the scarf. They're not realizing it's also working on your abdominals. If you are sitting in a chair, you can do the same activity, just lifting your legs. You're still working on your lower abdominal muscles. You do this for a minute, you're really going to feel it. It's an excellent activity. So let's try it. You can do it in the chair or on the ground. Ready? Go.
You go to my spot. Chair, baby. Chair.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's it. A little hard in the trust. And stop. Very good. This time try with your knees together, and you're just going to go around your knees 10 times one direction, 10 times the other direction. Or you can go around your ankles, which puts more tension on the abdominal muscles. Okay? Go ahead. You got it. That's it. All right. And stop. Last one we're going to do. You're going to go 3 times around the left leg. Anybody feel it yet? Like I told the people from the yesterday's workshop, I said, usually my name is cursed the next day after they take my workshop. Because they like, wow, I never felt that muscle before. But it's a good thing. It's a good pain. So this time, 3 times around the left leg, 1 figure 8, 3 around the right. 1 figure 8, 1, 2, 3, 1 figure 8, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Go ahead. You can do it. Good job. You got it. Awesome. And stop. Very good. Everybody stand up. Find a partner. Find a partner. If you don't have a partner, raise your hand. You don't have a partner, raise your hand. Anybody else? Oh, you got it. Okay, yeah, okay, awesome. Okay. So, with your partner, let's see here. So, we'll demonstrate. You can, let me have that scarf. Put this shoulder against this shoulder. You're going to take the scarf and you're going to toss it sideways. So I'm going to toss it sideways and then you'll toss it back to me. Okay? Just like that. All right, thank you. Better shot than this. Now, put the other shoulders together, toss it with your left hand. Left hand.
Yeah, that's right. Take a 5-minute break and do that.
And stop. This time you're going to put your backs together. You're going to toss it over your head and you've got to react to it. Okay?
Take it.
Yeah, right. Stop. Stay right there, you guys. This is. I know that you guys are trying it with, and this is their rendition. I got to get down a little lower. That was awesome. Very good. You know, one time I had a whole bunch of people in a room, and we were doing this activity, and I had these 2 women in front, and they were so into it. They tossed and they were waiting for it, toss and waiting for it. At one point, they were both like this, waiting for it. It was on the ground. And I walked up to them, I said, it's on the ground, and they just died laughing. They thought it was the funniest thing. So, now, both of you take a scarf, and you both have it, 1 in each hand. Or, yeah. Eddie, okay. So, we're going to start it, you're in your right hand and in my right hand. You're going to throw yours to this hand and back and forth. So we're going to go back and forth like that, okay? So, ready, go. That's it. Back and forth. Back and forth. Awesome. Okay, give it a try.
Keep it in the same hand. There you go. It's one side. Yeah, there you go. No, not this one. I mean,
There it is, yes. And stop. You know, if we had balls, we would not be able to do this back and forth. With the scarf, it's so much easier, and we're succeeding, and the benefits of building up that non-dominant side of our body are amazing. So by doing this and succeeding, we keep at it, and we're developing that non-dominant side. It's excellent activity. Eddie, one more time, if you can come here. This time it's going to start in our left hand, we're going to pass to our right, and then you pass it to me. We're going to just do a circle, okay? And once you get it, see how fast you can go. Yeah, I'll do it.
that's what she said. It sounds enjoy the circles.
If you learn one way, you got to learn the other way, so try it the other direction too. Harder.
That's right. Just even doing those figure eights.
Very good. Now what I want you to do is I want everybody just walk around the room and toss the scarf and catch it. You're just walking, tossing. Go ahead. then you're going to meet someone. What's your name?
Sherry.
Sherry? I meet Sherry, and the two of us, we toss our scarves together 3 times. We'll go 1, 2, and on the third toss, you grab my scarf, I grab yours, and then we go on to someone else. So let's just try it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You grab mine, I grab yours, and then we move on to someone else. So you meet someone, 3 tosses, exchange, and go. All right, go ahead. So that's just a few of the activities with the scarves. I will be sending you the email that's got a whole bunch of other ones. And just put these all around the whole room. Just on the floor? Yeah, just on the floor.
She said she wants to give her email address and just in the second
This is a workout in itself. All right. So, what you're going to do is, this is moving with the alphabet. I have the letters of the alphabet, and then I have physical activity cards underneath. You can make copies of these off the internet, or I'm going to actually be creating these and selling them at some point because a lot of people are asking for them. And so what you're going to do is you're going to spell your name. So my name's Sandy. I have to find an S. Here's an S. I pick up the card. It's a jumping jack. Down here are 3 different levels of repetition. We're going to do the blue amount. So I have to do 10 jumping jacks. When I'm done, I have to find the A in the middle. And then I have to do that activity. N-D-Y. We're spelling our name. Okay? So everybody, let's spell our name. Ready, go.
What's it say on there?
And stop. So we may not have spoiled our whole day, but I wanted to give you an idea of this. Vocabulary words. Kids are working on, have them spell the activity or the words that they're working on, but do it when they're being physically active. You don't only have to put a physical activity card underneath. You can put a flashcard, a math card, any type of question card, anything that you have, put underneath them. But integrate the physical activity portion as well. Okay? So, could you help me pick them up? So, activity here, letter here. So I have. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Come on, baby, come on.
So, one other thing that we're going to remember your partner that you had before. Stay with that same partner. And what I want you to do we'll put all of them out there. Okay. So, find your partner. You are going to have one person on the inside next to a card, one person on the outside. So, everybody go ahead. All right. All right. Now, what we're going to do, this is called a fitness track. And the people on the outside, when the music starts, are going to walk around the track. The people on the inside are going to do the activity on the mat. Okay? I mean, not on the mat, on the card. Like that one for if there's not enough room, Eddie, exactly. You can just do that with standing up too. So, once your partner gets back, the two of you switch, and then the other person walks, and the other person does inside. Okay? Are we ready? Go! Go ahead. That's it. Good job. And then switch. And then you start walking on the outside. There you go. On the outside person's right, and then you would start again. Now, I've got a whole group, and that's why, I'm doing it with a whole group, but you can have 2 or 3 kids doing this fitness track, absolutely, and they can hit every card in about 5 minutes. But they're doing the activities, they're jogging, you don't have to walk, they can skip, they can hop, they can slide around, all different things that they can do around the fitness track. Anybody have any comments or questions so far, what we've been doing? Good stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just have a comment for
Sure.
the sake of everybody. That, when you did talk about crossing
Yeah.
the mirror and
Cross lateral?
Yeah, I'm a marriage and family therapist, and one of the treatments they do for therapy is crossing over. So if you have a kid who's melting down emotionally, the crossover stuff, super helpful. It literally brings the whole body to the
So many benefits.
out there, like if you're stressed.
May I use that? Can I
You may use that, yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. So,
That's a good design movement.
No,
That's what happens when you dream, right? It's back and forth. It's bringing your body to the
anybody else? Any comments? All right, let's grab the cards, and you can just throw them in a pile right there. And then you can sit down. These I don't yet, but when I get the scarves, I don't know.
Boys, come on.
Those also I'm going to yeah, and they're actually part of the game.
You're gonna go to the opposite shoulder. Then you'll just kind of lose your angle.
Give you a couple little, we'll do a couple other little brain breaks right now that are just real quick, and then I'm going to talk to you about the Fitivities game. Everybody just give me a thumbs up with your right hand. That's it. And then with your left hand, just give me an index finger pointing straight up. Easy. Now when I say go, your right hand's going to turn into the index finger, and your left hand's going to turn into the thumb. Okay? So, ready? 1. 1. 1. 1. Oh, we got some good people, all right. It's hard though. I see people like it's hard. Go. Go. Go.
I don't know how to learn it.
Stop. Yeah, it's the same rubbing and and even if you are on a subject, you're working on something academically, and you don't feel like you have time to get the kids up and actually move physically, do these kind of activities. That makes the neurons in the brain go, wake up, then you can refocus. Another one, hands on your temples. When I say 1, you are going to take your right hand and touch your left knee. Okay? Ready? 1. 1. 1. 1. Good. When I say 2, you're going to take your left hand and touch your right knee. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. Good job. Now we're going to mix it up. That's right. 1 is right hand, left knee. 2 is left hand, right knee. All right? 1. 2. 2. 1. 1. 1. 2. 2. 1. Good job. Very good. One more. When I say 1, you are going to clap your hands, touch your knees, and come back up to your temples. Like that. Okay? 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Good. Now when I say 2, you are going to clap your hands, touch your knees, clap your hands again, and come up to your temples. Goes like this. Watch out so you don't hit yourself. It happens, okay? 2. Okay. 2. 2. 2. Good. Now we're going to mix it up. 1 is 1 clap, 2 is 2 claps. All right. Ready? Now we're going to do 1. 1. 2. 2. 1. 2. 1. 1. Excellent. So, those are just 3 quick brain break activities. Take a couple minutes, but that's igniting the neurons in the brain, getting you energized, ready to focus back on physical activity. So, I want to tell you a little bit about this game called Fitivities. In my mid-30s, someone asked me if I'd do a workshop teaching basketball fundamentals to PE teachers. So I started doing these workshops all over the country teaching basic basketball fundamentals and became known as an expert. But I would listen to these teachers. They would say, how do we teach basketball to kids that love basketball and then kids that are intimidated by the competitive nature of the sport? How do we make it even and them to enjoy working on the basic fundamentals? So I kept on thinking, and I created a game called Skillelastics. And it is an oversized board game that gets up to 100 kids working on the basic fundamentals. There's 26 activities on this mat. We're 6 teams, and they work on the fundamentals of basketball. When I released it in 2002, people really loved it, and I started creating 12 different versions of those throughout the years, and now they're in over 25,000 schools and after-school programs all over the country. And it's been amazing to see kids that normally would not want to be active, that they're playing it, they're enjoying it, they're loving it. There's a difference between an athlete and being physically active, and sometimes people get that mixed up. Now, I'm an athlete, it's in my DNA, but not everybody's an athlete, but everybody deserves to have a positive experience being physically active, no matter what it might be. And so that's what I've tried to do with my Skillelastics products. Well, people that took my workshop would say, I love this, I wish I had this at home. But that's an institutional product that costs $250. So I took that concept and twisted it into a home version. So when I started doing homeschool conferences a year and a half ago, I realized that, again, as I mentioned at the beginning, you're trying to find things to help get your kids active during the day. Or even at a family reunion, if you want everybody after eating a whole wonderful meal, let's get up and move. And so this is something that might be that resource. So, I want to explain it to you, and we are going to play. So, activities. You will see it's got a bunch of silhouettes, 20 activities on here. These are not general or generic people on here. These are people that I know and love. In fact, my mom is this standing crunch lady right here. My dad is the invisible jump rope. This grasshopper lady is my accounts manager, and this jog in place lady is my bookkeeper. Okay, and I happen to be jumping to the sky. So I mean, these are all people that mean a lot to me. So, then you take these shoes, these are the markers, and there are the same colored shoes on the mat. That's the start spot. So I put the green and the dice, the yellow, the blue, and the red. So we're going to have 4 teams, and each team gets a spinner card. A spinner card. Because we have a lot of people here, we're going to put the teams away from the mat. So the yellow team's going to be over there, the red team over here, and the blue team over here. The way it starts is like this. I say go, and one person from each team comes to their color and rolls their dice. So we're all doing it together. I rolled a 5. You only land on the yellow squares. You jump over the shoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I landed on arm circles. I go back to my group and I spin the spinner, and this will tell me how many we all have to do. But I landed on advance 1 space and complete 12 repetitions. So I go back, jump to the sky. We all have to jump 12 times. Okay? There's modifications so that if there's someone, say grandma does not want to jump, this is all she has to do. You're still exercising. You're still moving. You don't have to do the full jump. When they're done, then another person from the same group goes back to the same color and repeats it. It's a race. The goal is for the first person, the first team, to go all the way around, jumping over where you started and landing and finishing the first activity past where you started wins the game. The game only lasts 3 to 5 minutes. They're quick energy bursts. And I did that for a reason, because if it's too long, kids will get too tired, frustrated, they stop. But with these quick energy bursts, oh good, okay, let's play another one. Let's play another. Before you know, they played 7 games. But they'll play the best of 3, the best of 5. Or when you see their eyes glazing over, say, okay, go around the board 5 times. And they play by themselves 5 times around. We have calculated that 8 times around the mat with a pedometer, we calculated is a half mile. So it's really a good activity in terms of getting quite a good workout. So that is the premise of the game. All the activities are pretty self-explanatory. Let me just tell you on here, there's one that you land on called roll again and double the amount of repetitions. So if I landed on that, I'd have to come back, roll my dice, and I'd add it up. 2 plus 2, 4. So we'd all have to do 4 of them. 4 tippy toes, which I landed on. Okay? All the activities, there's one plank hold, where you, of course, hold, and instead of repetitions, it's seconds. And, fake it. You don't have to do it right now. And then hand shuffle is putting a hand over a line. Okay? All the others are pretty self-explanatory. So let's split up, kind of even yourself about, let's see, about maybe 7 or 8 on each team. So let's get a team right there, a team right there, and a team right here.
Okay, 3 teams or 4 teams?
4 teams. You guys. Yeah. You'll go on that team then. You guys go around that blue one. So if you go back by that, yeah. So everyone, what you want to do is surround yourself around your cards. So move away from the mat. Because what you want to do is only one person from each team comes to the mat at a time. So,
If you go back to
yeah, you guys go back up by that card.
If you go back to start, then you go back to start and then just roll that person over in or
A new person rolls it. Yeah.
Just to roll.
So you might even land on, you have to go back spaces, so then you might have to go and you're even starting back, but then you can't, kids will say, oh, if I go past now, do I win? No, you gotta go completely around. So, all right, is everybody ready? All right, let's give it a try. Ready, and go. And you got, what was the other group? The yellow finish. So it's like they finish right at the same time. You know, usually what we have kids yell is festivities, so that you know who won first. It's a little hard when you got all this, but. So, it's fun. A lot of times you can put it up on a table, so you're not reaching down if you have people that don't want to keep reaching down. But see, you know, 4 minutes. We're up, moving quick. Okay, let's play another. Let's play. One thing that we do in our office, we're sitting there all day at the computer. Anybody want to play festivities? Yes. And then we get up and we play in our office. You know, it's great. So, everybody, go ahead and sit down. Like the red one?
Come on, we gotta
So, real quickly, the game is regularly $29.95 and we're selling it here for $24.95. My booth is 114. It's on the left-hand side. As soon as you walk in, it's against the wall on the left-hand side. I'm going to have you quickly put your name and email. That's all you need to put on this. And then I will email you all the information that I promised you. And then I'll grab my basketball.
One day, workshops. Marty, my daughter.
Yeah, I have one. You're probably going to translate that into
Birthday party.
two of us. She's 6 and she's hard to see. And I don't.
I am also selling scarves if you're interested, but like I said, you can definitely use just garbage bag, grocery bags. Works perfectly. Same way. Right? Also on the back of the box is 2 people dancing, and those are my parents. I put them on there because they, instilled the physical activity in me my whole life, and so I wanted to put them on the box. So they think it's pretty cool that they're on the box.